Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for visiting. So today I'm going to be tapping into the energy of Salvador Ramos, or Ramos. I think that's how you pronounce it. As we know, he was the person responsible for what happened on May 24th at an elementary school. Okay? And in respect of the children and the families, teachers, and everyone else that were involved here, I'm not going to factor those in or involve them in this read. I'm just going to solely focus on his energy. Like what happened that day, what was in his mind, what were his motives, what are the reasons. You know, we may not ever know the exact reason for what he did. Okay? So yeah, I'm going to do that today and see what I can get out of this. It is a very bad situation. It was said it was 19 children and 2 teachers. From my understanding, he shot his grandma in the face that day prior to going to the school or something. He had crashed his truck, and just so happened the first place that was available or in his way was a school. He had weapons. I think they were AK-47s, or one of them was an AK-47. It's just horrible. I can't for the life of me understand how this 18-year-old purchased such a weapon or weapons. Okay, he was barely old enough to drink or have alcohol, but yet he gets these weapons that can kill as many people as possible. Okay? Now, first off, his birthday is May 16th, 2004. So yeah, he is a Taurus, alright? But there's lots about him online that are in question. Like, I read somewhere that he had a stutter or he had a lisp. I've read that he was a possible trans. I've read that he was a quiet one or whatever at his job. I believe he worked at a Wendy's restaurant or something. Maybe he had problems with family or possible other, I would say, other women or something. Maybe he was picked on in school or bullied in school. Not really sure. But okay. So, let's take a look at the energy of this guy here. I've talked too much already. Let's go back. Let's rewind the clock here to May 24th in Uvalde, Texas. I think I'm saying that correctly. I'm going to say between 10 o'clock and 11 a.m. Where was he headed? What was going on here at that time prior to him going to the school here? Let's rewind here. Uvalde, Texas here. I do not know the zip code. Okay, Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me what it is I need to know. Let's get the energy of Salvador Ramos here. Rewind the clock back to the morning of May 24th. Yeah, he was on the move here. Do you see this Chariot card here? That's a military tank. And the Chariot is being on the move. He was moving fast, moving here. Okay, Spirit, thank you for showing me that. Okay. Now, I'm going to say about 11 a.m. Now, I have 6 of coins here at the bottom. And there are many people at a table eating. So this here tells me that it was around the children's lunchtime at the school. Maybe they eat around 11 o'clock or 11:30. But the children here are, you see lots of people at a table eating. Okay. Alright, Spirit. So he was on the move. It's possible he was in military mode here. It was said that, he started dressing like rather dark. He wore military boots or something there. He grew his hair long. And I see the word liberty on this tank. It's very possible he was trying to justify or liberate something, whatever he had going on here. Okay? Alright? Spirit, thank you for showing me that. So he was on the move. What was his motive here, or reasoning here, for this move? 9 of Wands. Well, yeah, he was armed and loaded here. You see this dude here sitting with all of the, it looks like an AK-47 laying there. He was armed and loaded here. Wow. And there's a building there, so he was already in hiding or something here. Like ready to do something here. Nine of Wands is feeling like the victim. So at some point in his mind or something here, he felt like the victim. Maybe because of everything over the years. Maybe something he dealt with as a child here. Something happened, I would say, in his childhood or something here for him to feel like the victim here. This is victim mentality here. So he was already contemplating doing something here with the 9 of Wands here. Look at that. This is crazy. Yeah, there's the Fool on the bottom here. Looking at this card, I see a lurker at the bottom left of a building. So, it's almost like he didn't have a care in the world to his future or something here. Because there's a lurker there at the bottom left of the card there. The onlooker or something here. Okay. So his motive and his reason, he was contemplating using these weapons here. And the reason was because of something that happened in his past, possible childhood here. Wow. He seemed, he may have been passive-aggressive here. Okay, Spirit. Give me more information for that day of May 24th. Spirit, give me more information for May 24th. Spirit, show me more information. May 24th. Oh, let me point out something too. He may have Cancer in his chart. Okay? But he also may have Aries in his chart. I do not know his natal chart or birth chart, but I would strongly believe this young man, not only was he a Taurus, but I feel he had Cancer as well as Aries. And with those placements, could explain the reason why he did what he did. I'm just saying. Alright, Spirit, more information about Salvador here. What do we got? 5 of coins here. There's some form of lack here. He felt broken. He felt messed up here. He isolated himself here. He was a bit of an introvert or something here. A loner. A lone wolf, a loner, or something here. There's a building in the background there. And that moon in that card is something shady. So he had been thinking about something for some time. It's possible he has or had Capricorn in his chart as well. That's not necessarily a good thing. Let's see. Hanged Man, look at this. Yeah, he was aiming for something here. You see this person like on a snare, and then you've got a person there holding a weapon to shoot this person. And this Hanged Man is a sacrifice here. So he pretty much knew what he was getting into or what he was going to do that day. It's almost like it was premeditated. A premeditated situation here. He had in mind exactly what he was going to do or his intentions here. Premeditated here. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just looking at this Hanged Man card. What is that behind that? 3 of coins here. Yeah, this is collaboration here. That dude has a toolbox too. I strongly feel like this Hanged Man card is premeditated, a sacrifice. It's like he knew that, or he knew of the consequences here for his actions here. I'm going to put that there because that's significant. Alright, Spirit, tell me more. So, he already had an idea of what he was going to do. Knight of Swords, yeah, he was hell-bent on something too. He was hell-bent on proceeding here with the act here. With the weapon on him here. There's the devil. He was hell-bent on the move. This is movement and this is movement here. To use those weapons here with the devil. Look at this. This is not good here. Not good at all here with the devil. What he had in mind of doing here. Daggone. And what I'm getting right now are those boots that the devil's wearing. See, those are like military boots. So it's possible he had on boots similar. Wow. He was a bit miserable with something here. He had been thinking about something for a very long time here. This Salvador Ramos here. He thought about this for a while. Look at this. He thought about ending something here. Like the act itself, he knew of the consequences here and what would happen here. It would be the end of his life. Okay? Yeah, he knew of the consequences. But he did. He pondered and thought about this for a while. I strongly believe this young man had Cancer in his chart, possible Aries in his chart, as well as Capricorn here. Yeah, he knew by going into that building that it would be the end of his life. Now, you see all of these weapons around this person here. See where they shot him dead? Yes. I don't know how many shot at him because he cut loose on all of those children, all of those people, innocent people here. And I don't know how many it took to take him down, but look at this. That was the end of it. Yeah, the World card here is the end of something here. That was it. It was closure. You know, that's a brick building behind there. And I see these people have weapons as well that took him down. Wow. I don't know. It's really a terrible situation here. So, to recap here what we have, I can tell you cards don't lie. He made movement that day. He was in military mode here with the Chariot. He was trying to liberate something here or get justice here, because it says liberty on that tank. He felt like the victim here due to something of his past. Childhood, possibly. Maybe he was picked on, bullied, or something here. He was trying to liberate something here. He purchased weapons here. This is victim mentality here. Okay? He was a loner, a lone wolf here. Possibly isolated himself. He was a broken individual of some sort. He had a lot on his mind there with the moon in the background of that card. A 5 is a lack. There's some sort of lack here. He premeditated exactly what he was going to do that day with the Hanged Man. He knew it would be a sacrifice, possibly to his life, going into that building. Yeah, he made movement here. This is more movement. He was hell-bent on what he was going to do here. And there's the devil. I see those military boots on the devil, so I strongly feel like he was wearing those boots. And he knew of the consequences here. He thought about this for a good bit. Because that's a 4, this could mean anything. This could mean 4 years, 4 days, 4 months, something. He thought about this for a while here. But he knew if he did what he did of what was going to happen to him, that was the end of it here with the 10 of Swords. It took more than one person to take him down. That was the end of it. The World is closure. That's the end of it. Okay. Let me clean this up. So if he felt like the victim, like what was so bad that he felt like the victim here. Let's see, let's get some more information here. I'm just going to go a little bit further and then I'm going to stop. Maybe he was an outcast to a lot of people. I just get that he was somewhat passive aggressive or maybe violence. He could have had some mental illness going on here. What was the victim mentality here of this individual here? Let's get some information. Spirit, please show me the victim mentality here, or what was the issue with Salvador. Well, I've got the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, each wand here is something else, is something different here. Like one wand might be his lisp, or speech impediment or something here. This other wand would be because he was a trans. Another one would be family issues, family matters here. Another one would be that he was bullied in school. And then another one would be possible complications with women. So the list goes on and on here. He carried a lot of burdens here in his life. This is his victim mentality right here. All of this stuff here. I strongly feel like this young man had Cancer in his chart because there's a moon in that card. He carried the weight of the world and all of its problems here on his back. Wow. Yep. There's the 10 of Swords at the bottom here. It was so much so that it ended his life here. You see the swords going in this person. So yeah, he may have been shot more than once here. I'm uncertain here. Alright, so Spirit, please tell me. Okay, so he had all of these burdens here, but what motivated him? Like what drove his rage here or something? Wow, I have the Wheel of Fortune. That's not good here. There's the devil or a devil object in the background there. The Wheel of Fortune can speak about the D word or substance abuse or something here. I'm unsure if he was on something or not. That I do not know here. But I asked what the motive was or what was behind this, and I got the Wheel of Fortune. I wonder if he was under something here. Like, did he take something here before he acted out? Wow. I would be curious to know if they do an autopsy here or toxicology or something here. Maybe see if there was something in his system. 8 of Cups at the bottom. Walking away from what no longer served. He definitely had problems with the opposite sex here. Females. Wow. So his motives, it may have been that he was intoxicated or something here, or a substance here. It's a possibility. Now, I don't know. This is speculative here, allegedly. This is not facts. Okay? Let's get some more information, Spirit. It seemed to be that he was extreme, passive-aggressive, or violent here. I got the Fool again with the crescent moon here. Yeah, he definitely had some issues here. Maybe he felt like there was something about his life's purpose or something here. Or maybe he felt like he didn't have anything going for him. I see fish here in the water trying to jump up or whatever, and that being water energy there, I strongly feel like this man had cancer or something in his chart here. There's a crescent moon there. I see a boat or ship in the background here. It's almost like he didn't have anything going for him. So he was willing to take that risk in the act itself of what he did. Yeah, the Emperor's here. This is Aries. Wow, I said this. I strongly feel like he had Aries in his chart. So he was hell-bent on doing something about it here. Now, I read something too that he may have shot his sister, but I don't know if that's a fact or not. I do know he shot his grandma. Like, what was that about? Why? Let's see, Spirit. Why did he shoot his grandma? His birthday was May 16th. Why did he shoot his grandma? Like, what was this about? I saw this card before it came out here. Yeah, this is Four of Pentacles here. I feel like his grandma had a tight grip on him in some way here. You know, the grandma was possibly old school here with a lot of stuff. He lived with his grandma. She may have been in control of him in some way. Maybe he didn't like that. But this woman here has got a tight grip on this person. So it's possible she had a tight grip on him in some way. Discipline or something here. Okay. Something had to have happened, though, to trigger this. Yeah, there's that knot. There's 8 of Wands here. And that's a scythe, thing, you know, that you cut with. Yeah, he took it out on her. That's an older lady there in that card. He basically, he had some words with her. Or they had words, because 8 of Wands is communication, movement, all of that. They had some words that day. And this is kind of like off with your head or something here. That's an older lady there. So he took it out on her, whatever this was. It's likely she had a tight grip on him with discipline or something, and they had some words here. Wow. Yeah, it was the end of that there. He intended it too, an ending here for his grandma. Daggone. I'm not so sure he liked living with his grandma because of her old-fashioned ways or something here. Like, she was not going to tolerate his BS, is what I'm getting. She had a tight grip on him, and he didn't like it. So, this is kind of like off with your head, I'll fix you. They had some words or something here, and he meant to end her life. But it turns out that she survived. Now, I don't have information or anything at the moment about her. I believe she was shot in the head or shot in the face. Wow. He seemed to be trigger happy or something here in a way, like the least little thing would set him off. And just so happened that the grandma here was in the way, like the first lick or something here. I mean, in a way he felt sorry about it, but it plagued his mind here with the Eight of Swords here. It put him in some type of way for what he did to his grandma. Like that was his first trigger or first reaction here was the grandma. Before he went into that school and did what he did here. Yeah, I'm just looking here. I'm pretty sure that I could go on further, but I think I'm going to stop there. Like I said, in respect of the children, the teachers, and everyone involved here, I simply was not going to tap in on their energy, just solely his alone here and his motives. Now, as a disclaimer here, this is of my opinions. This is an assumption and not facts here. And this is for entertainment purposes. And I must say that to protect myself here, especially with reads like this. I want to say my condolences to the families, the children, and everyone here with this situation. It is a bad situation. I sympathize with everyone, but I definitely wanted to look into his energy and see exactly what was going on with this young man here. A very disturbed individual. But that's what I have. You all have a great day, and thanks for visiting.